All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Raptors versus Bucks recap. This game was all over the place, to be honest with you. Watanabe gets the start for the Raptors. They go down almost immediately. He ends up playing 5 minutes. Chris Boucher comes in. Then after the first quarter, the Toronto Raptors kind of got back to their normal ways. But they were missing Gary Trent Jr., Ken Burch, Scotty Barnes. Not every night is that 3 starters, but that's at least 2 starters right there, and sometimes even 3. So shout out the Raptors, man. You're on the road playing the defending champions, the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't think it gets better than this. It's so weird because the Toronto Raptors looked great tonight. 2 nights ago, or was it last night? It was last night against the Detroit Pistons. It's just terrible. It's just absolutely terrible. But shout out to Nick Nurse, shout out to the whole Raptors team. Honestly, man, in back-to-backs this year, they have been phenomenal. I believe this would put them at 5-1. So welcome back to the channel, guys. Another Raptors video for you. If you enjoy it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I post pretty much Raptors content just about every single day. I post NBA content every day. Raptors Nation, if we could get this video to 100 likes, that would really help me get on my way to about 10,000 subs. So thank you guys for all the continuous support. I love watching these Raptors play, even when they're shorthanded. Justin Champagnie, Chris Boucher, those guys off of the bench did phenomenal. It was kind of like a 6-man rotation tonight. So obviously the Raptors, like I had just mentioned, they were missing a bunch of players, like just a bunch of players. Svi comes in, plays 7 minutes. So Svi and Yuta are pretty much done out of the game almost immediately. And yeah, 6 guys. They looked gas at times, but I mean, so did Milwaukee. But dude, the back-to-back on the road, this is really impressive. This is a very, very impressive win for the Toronto Raptors. When they play hard, they play very hard. And you could tell, I mean, especially in the fourth quarter, they were getting tired at times. I mean, particularly I noticed Wesley Matthews. Like, there was a couple plays where he'd cut and just kind of drive right into the rim, he'd go through like 3 Raptors defenders and just have like a nice easy layup uncontested, and it's like, what the hell happened there? And then like the next possession, OG will get the ball with like 3 seconds, kind of stumble, shoot it, came short, gets the offensive rebound, goes right at the rim, gets an and one layup, and that was like a huge turning point. So for the most part, the Raptors played extremely hard. The Bucks were, dude, the refs were not making it easy. You guys know, like, on my channel, I'm not too big on kind of blaming refs, you know, in any sport, really. But tonight, dude, for real, Chris Middleton, but specifically Giannis, was like, I mean, he was getting almost anything he wanted. The Raptors got a couple of calls, and they shot 55% from the free throw line. So with the bad free throw percentage, and then with all the sloppy turnovers from the Raptors, you know, coming off a back-to-back on the road, second night of a back-to-back on the road, it was sloppy. It was sloppy, and it was a different lineup, I guess, than they're used to. But these Raptors, they have good chemistry. They just haven't played. Like, it's always, you know, there's always somebody missing. There's always somebody missing. And then you got a little taste of a fully healthy Raptors squad pretty much last week. You got a taste, and it was just, this team is kind of scary. Justin Champagnie, he did great, but I got to give love to Pascal because he had a triple-double tonight. 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 11 of 20 from the field, and a perfect 3 of 3 from downtown. Man, he stepped up in a number of ways, offensively, even defensively, but it was really on the offensive end. I mean, he wasn't afraid to take a 3. He wasn't afraid to take a mid-range. He wasn't afraid to attack the paint, crossover, get a mismatch. Pascal definitely gets game ball here. OG, pretty close second. Another night where he struggled from downtown, but I mean, OG will figure that out. You know what I'm saying? OG will definitely figure that out. 24 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Like I said, the hustle, it's hard to really even explain the Raptors hustle just all the time. It's pretty hard to explain unless you're seeing it, unless you're seeing clips of it. But these guys are running, man. These guys are running all game. And I bet it gets tiring, but OG, man, hell of a basketball player. Freddie kind of struggled for another night, 2 straight nights here. 6 of 17 from the field, and only 17 points for him. I don't know why I used that word choice. 17 points on 6 of 17 shooting. I would consider that I would consider that a success, as successful as it could be. He also threw in 3 steals. So like I said, man, this Raptors defense, huge reason that they won this basketball game. I feel like you could argue easily that the Raptors, if they had gotten, a little less calls on them, and if they had just converted at the free throw line, maybe not a blowout, but it definitely would have been more than a 7-point lead. The Raptors kind of put their foot on the gas, or kept their foot on the gas into the fourth quarter, and you love to see it. Big portion was those 2 guys off of the bench. Like I said, Chris Boucher kind of came in for Yuta Watanabe relatively quickly, which that's one of the big things I like about Nick Nurse is if a player is suffering, and I mean suffering, like Yuta just, I don't know what it's been. Last couple of starts Yuta's played. I mean, honestly, the whole year, I hate saying it, but the whole year in general, honestly, for Yuta has been kind of tough, especially on the offensive end, but defensively, it hasn't been great recently. So you hate to see it. You hate to say it because he only played 5 minutes tonight, but a -10 just never came back into the game. But Chris Boucher, offensively, defensively, I know there was that crazy pass late in the fourth, and then Chris Boucher was in the corner 3, a little pump fake, got him. I think he got Giannis, and then he gets like a nice little mid-range from the corner there. So Chris Boucher stepped up, and then Justin Champagnie, I saw a tweet, I can't remember, I apologize, I can't remember who tweeted this out, but someone tweeted out, like, once Justin Champagnie learns what to do after he gets an offensive rebound, like, he's going to be deadly, and I couldn't agree more. Plus 13, keep that in mind, but he had 3 points, 1 of 5 from the field, but he had 12 rebounds, and 6 of them were offensive. Six of them were offensive. So pretty much exactly what that tweet, once again, I apologize, I can't remember who tweeted that, but I mean, it just speaks, like, that's the truth. That is the truth. 12 rebounds, 6 of them offensive, 31 minutes, and you're coming off of the bench. I mean, that's the definition of a steal, in my opinion. Also, got to give love to Precious Achiuwa. He really came to play tonight. 14 points, 10 rebounds. Great job defensively, throwing a steal and 3 blocks for the Raptors. So, I mean, this puts you at 21-19. Like I said, man, you just got yesterday. Like, yesterday was a horrible game by the Raptors, and tonight, Milwaukee, even tougher opponent than the Detroit Pistons. No disrespect to the Detroit Pistons, but the Bucks, defending champions. It was a great win. It was an absolutely great win. So hopefully Scotty Barnes, Gary Trent, Kem Birch, hopefully these guys are good to go soon, and the Raptors can get back to fully healthy, because when the Raptors are fully healthy, they're a force to be reckoned with. And I guess kind of the hope now is maybe you start to trend in that direction as far as getting fully healthy, and then you get the All-Star break, and then the hope, I guess, obviously would be after the All-Star break, you're just fully healthy, and you just can build up the chemistry from there, because like I said, this team has like barely kind of played. I don't have the stat in front of me, but as like a whole healthy unit, that they've played like a handful of games at the most. So that's it for today, guys. Hit the like button, hit that sub button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.